Hannibal man was found guilty of multiple counts of sexual abuse of a child. Pike County, Missouri's prosecuting attorney says Gary Smith Jr. was found guilty of 4 counts of statutory sodomy. He received 50 years for each count. 2 counts of sexual misconduct involving a child, for which he received 4 years each count, and 1 count of incest, for which he received 4 years, and 1 count of child molestation, for which he received a life sentence. Hannibal court documents show that Smith is a predatory sex offender and had committed previous offenses.